purpose that has nothing to do with what you own. This purpose is perfectly matched to your gifts, skills, and personality. God has had it in mind for your life since before you were even born. If you can figure out what your purpose is and start spending more time and effort on that, and less on your stuff, you will be a much happier person. I can only imagine how different this world would be if more of us were committed to living out our unique purpose in alignment with God's will. If you started this book, I have to guess you are wondering what it looks like to choose your purpose over your possessions in the world we live in today. Well, I can tell you that is a lifestyle choice, one that is filled with intention and free of clutter. As a professional organizer for almost 2 decades, I have been in hundreds of homes. I have arrived at beautiful, immaculate houses full of every possession you can imagine, only to meet another person at the door who begins by explaining how overwhelmed they are. They are usually exhausted from trying to maintain all of their belongings, and they think that if I can just organize it all for them, life will be so much better. To a certain extent, this is true. An organized home will make you happier, give you an energy boost, and save you lots of time. And trust me, I love providing that service. In fact, I have written a 3-book series called Organize Now that provides step-by-step plans to get every area of your life and your home organized. But each time we begin the process of getting our things organized, there is a more profound process going on inside our spirits. The process of letting go of that which does not serve us is a very empowering and liberating experience. Getting organized forces us to face each of the items we have brought into our homes. It makes us realize how much stuff we actually have, and how much of that stuff we do not need or use. Somewhere in the process, we begin to realize that what we truly want is more freedom, more contentment, more time for things we love to do, and more space to breathe. I love helping people get their closets and cabinets organized. But what I love even more is teaching people how to live with intention and purpose. Intention can help us define what is important. Purpose gives us a reason to stick with the process. When we have both of these, it is easier to remove everything that does not belong. I have a gift for seeing potential in people and spaces. I have used the principles taught in this book to help transform hundreds of lives, including my own, and I have lived out my own journey of choosing purpose over possessions over the past 20 years. As an organized person, I love a good plan, and, to be blatantly honest, I like to be in control. My original plan for my life included moving from Western New York to Southern Florida for college, so that I could obtain a degree in business and marketing that would enable me to work in corporate America and make a lot of money. Shortly after graduation, I moved to Charlotte, North Carolina because of its booming job market. There, I made it to corporate America and had the paycheck I always wanted, but I still didn't feel fulfilled. Then, my plans shifted drastically. I was standing in the newsroom at Clear Channel Radio where I worked on that unforgettable day, September 11th, 2001. As we all watched those planes crash into the World Trade Center, I was horrified. And I remember thinking I did not want to waste another minute in my life. A few months later, I was laid off from that job due to cutbacks and became an unemployed new mom. I knew I wanted to do more with my life. Sure, I still wanted to make money and have nice things, but I also wanted to wake up every morning and do something that mattered. While strolling through a bookstore one day, I picked up a book called Do What You Love, The Money Will Follow, Discovering Your Right Livelihood